I'm Tangie Cousins. Welcome to Foreclosures Daily. We're going to teach you some of the things that the company can offer you today and what we can do for you. Foreclosures Daily is a nationwide lead provider. We provide leads to investors, realtors, attorneys, and just your basic first-time home buyer. We have been in business since 2004, and since then, we have been the internet's #1 destination for the most detailed, timely, and accurate information. This is how we are different. All of our leads are farmed for real estate and have real estate attached. Most of our leads are delivered weekly, daily, or monthly. Most property types will have property appraisers information on most of our data. Most companies that we have found are typically quarterly and they're not being farmed for real estate. We understand the importance of having fresh data that is farmed for real estate. These are some of the leads that we offer here at Foreclosures Daily. We offer probates, pre-probates, absentee owners, inheritance, divorce, tax lates, auctions, list pendants, cash buyers, code violations, evictions, and distressed homeowners. Here's some of people's fears that they talk about when we talk about using different types of leads with our company. People say, I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before, and I don't know the process. And we here at Foreclosures Daily can teach you that it's okay that you don't know how. It's okay that you've never done it before. It's okay that you don't know the process. As long as you know how to do your job, you can work any lead in the entire nation. And your job is to market to our lists, to answer the phone, run comps, visit the property, estimate the rehab costs, put an offer in, and write a contract. If you can do those tasks, you can work any lead in the entire nation. I'm going to go over a little bit about the types of leads that we offer and in detail about what each of them mean. A probate is a legal process wherein the estate of a decedent is administered. When a person dies, his or her estate must go through probate, which is a process overseen by a probate court. Probates by far are one of the best leads nationwide you'll ever get. They have the most equity, they typically don't mind taking a discount, and are extremely motivated to sell. When people lose their parents, they're typically not children. They're usually around 50 to 60 years of age. They will almost always have their own home or will more than likely want to sell the property because they didn't buy the property, they've got no skin in the game, which means they will more than likely sell this property at a discounted rate. All probate timelines are different, and each one of them will vary. It is in the best interest of the court, the judge, and the personal representative, which is the person handling the estate, to get this probate in and out of the court systems as quickly as they possibly can. This will free up the judge's calendar and the court's calendar as well. The average probate takes about 2 to 4 months. In many cases, they can sell a house in 1 to 2. Now I want to talk about pre-probates. A lot of people ask me what is the difference between a probate and a pre-probate. A pre-probate is a person that has died. A death certificate has been filed, and we have verified that they own real estate. The benefit of working a list like this is, 1, you will be first at the door. 2, you may also reach people who will inherit the property via a trust, and they may not have to go through probates. Sometimes these people may be able to sell their property right away. An absentee owner list. An absentee owner list is a non-owner occupied. It is a person who owns a property but does not live in the property. The benefit of working an absentee owner out of state is a lot of times you will be able to reach the people in a different state when they're not able to be in the same state of their property. So the benefit is they're not able to manage their property, so they typically will want to sell it because it becomes a burden when they're out of state. You can also work absentee owners that are in-state. When you're working an absentee owner that's in-state, you're dealing more of a snowbird situation or a landlord situation, or investors or landlords. An inherited lead. An inherited lead, it's a person who inherits a property via a trust, and they do not have to put their property in probate. But a lot of people don't have the finances to put their property in trust for their children, so it's just a very small percentage of the people that will inherit their property via a trust. So we also include 2 different other types of leads in our inherited lists to increase your counts. We also include the completed probates. So if a probate completes, it will also be on this inherited list. And we also include family deed transfers. A deed transfer that was transferred from one family member to the other in the amount of $0. We consider all 3 of these to be an inherited type lead. We also have divorce leads. A divorce is a legal dissolution of a marriage by a court or other competent body. It's when the divorce is filed, we will verify that there is real estate owned and provide you with the information within 1 week later. A lis pendens. A lot of people know this as a pre-foreclosure. It's when a homeowner stops making payments on their mortgage and they have a specific procedure that it has to follow to take the property back. This procedure will differ according to the state and county in which the property is located. If a lender finds that a homeowner is in default on their mortgage and the 2 parties are unable to resolve the issue of the outstanding debt, then the lender, plaintiff, has the right to file a lawsuit, which is known as a case in lis pendens, against the homeowner. Let's talk about marketing for a few moments. Marketing strategies are going to be different for each type of list that you work. We recommend that you mail for a period of 6 months to most of the lists. We have a 3-step mailing campaign that we can recommend, a 4-step mailing campaign, a 5-step mailing campaign, and a 6-step mailing campaign. And here's just some examples. If you fit the category of only having a budget to do a 4-step mailing campaign, we'd like you to try to follow this procedure and try to make it last over 5 or 6 months. Some people can mail every month for 6 months straight. Some people can only mail 3 times. So here's some recommendations of how you should skip months when you're mailing. If you can only afford a financial budget of a 3-month mailing campaign, try to turn it into a 4-month mailing campaign and stretch it out as far as you can. Consistent marketing. Consistency and patience is the key when you're talking about marketing to lists. We like to say the early bird gets the worm, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. You want to be first and you want to be last. Let's talk about commercials. When you see commercials on TV, you're constantly seeing them every day, every week, every time you turn the radio on. If something happens in your life, the first thing you think of, I'm going to call that company that I saw on TV. It's the same thing when you're marketing to the list. You want to be in their face, in their mail, every month for 3 to 6 months straight. The types of leads that you want to market to for 6 months are leads like probates, pre-probates, divorce leads, inheritance, lis pendens, and code violations. These are people that are going to be going through a process for at least 2 to 6 months. You want to strike the iron while it's hot. You want to hit them while it's hot. And you don't know when that time frame is going to be because every situation is going to vary. For example, somebody might complete their probates in 2 months. The other person might take 4 months. So you're not going to know the timeline. So you want to market to them during a process of a period of 6 months. Unique marketing techniques. Using unique marketing techniques will help ensure that your mail gets opened. There's things that you can do like when you're working lis pendens, because it is so competitive out there today, you can use different sized and different shaped envelopes, such as wedding invitations, birthday cards, etc. You can use colored letters, such as yellow letters. Yellow letters have been proven, tested, and tried, and they've been around for years, and they work. You can do handwritten envelopes, handwritten letters. We always recommend handwritten letters and envelopes to unique lists such as probates, divorce leads, and inheritance. Even if you can't handwrite your letters, there are fonts these days that will make your letter look handwritten. At least handwrite your envelopes. Special markings and certain statements on the envelopes can also help people open your envelopes. You can write the word cash involved on the back of the envelope. You can put $3 signs on the back of the envelope and write the word involved. That will ensure your mail gets opened. There are certain symbols, like I was just talking about, you can put on there. I can assure you, if somebody sees the word cash involved in the back of their envelope, they're going to open your letter. Here's an investor letter example I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say that you're mailing probate. You want to send a letter like this. The reason I'm contacting you is I understand there may be a house available for purchase. If there is real estate that needs to be sold, I may be able to help. Please note that I am not a realtor and I do not wish to list the property. I would like to buy your property. I understand that the property being sold may not be a priority, but taking care of this now will save time and extra fees. My company has been buying houses in the Florida area for many years now. We are able to pay cash and close quickly. We make the sale of the house as easy as we can for you. We buy the property as is, so you don't have to worry about making repairs or updates. You can even leave the unwanted items in the property. You don't even need to clean. We coordinate the settlement and take care of all the paperwork for you. If you feel our services may be of help, please feel free to contact me. I'm happy to discuss the details with you and provide a free no obligation evaluation of the property. Notice that my letter is not getting personal. It's not talking about their personal situation. It is not offering condolences. It's not offering sympathy. You never want to talk about somebody's negative situation in your letter. One of the worst things that you can do is send a letter out that talks about their detrimental situation. Your letter should offer to find solutions and fix their problems. The do's and don'ts of marketing. Never talk about the unfortunate situation. Offer solutions. Overcome their fears, address their concerns, and fix their problems. When somebody goes into probate, I like to put myself in their situation, and I think to myself, if that happened to me, I'd have a house that's right full of stuff, and the first thing you think about is, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm going to have 6 garage sales. I'm going to have to redo all the wallpaper. It's got the old horse and buggy wallpaper, the old linoleum flooring. I'm going to have to redo this whole house. And you're thinking, you're going to have to hang on to this property for 6 months. And then they get that amazing letter that you just sent them that says, hey, you don't even have to clean. You don't even have to empty the house out or do any updating or repairing. I'll buy your property as is. Well, guess what? They didn't know that until they read your letter. So now you've found the solutions and you've overcame their fears and you've addressed their concerns. You've now made them realize that they don't have to do anything. They can sell this property to you the second the judge signs off on it. This is a realtor letter, because we do have a lot of realtors that use our services. And the benefit is it's going to increase your revenue and get your listings up. This is a good letter too. You can do to the family members of, or you can just do to the Smith family. Hi, my name is Jane Doe. I'm a local realtor with RE/MAX. I would like to help you sell the property at 2000 Smith Avenue. If you would like to sell the property, or just know the value of your property for free, please call me. That's a perfect letter for a realtor, and that's going to gain many, many listings for you. Here's another investor letter. To the family members of John Smith, or to the Smith family is what I would actually recommend. Hi, my name is David Turner. I'm interested in your property at 5500 Spring Lake Square in Silver Spring, Maryland. Please let me know if you're interested in selling, or you know anybody in the area who may be. So just a simple, basic, generic marketing is what we recommend. This is a 3-touch mailing campaign, okay? We've got a first touch, which is a number 1. We've got a gentleman that actually shared this information with us and told us we could share it with others. So the first touch is he sends a small card out in an envelope, and all he puts on that card is, I'm interested in the property at 1234 whatever street. If you're interested in selling, give me a call. 30 days later, he sends the second touch. And the second touch is another small card in an envelope. I sent you a letter about a month ago expressing interest in the property located at 1234 whatever street. Have you considered selling yet? If so, please give me a call. 30 days later, he sends his third touch. Now he puts it on a postcard. We are a local investing company purchasing properties in a few select areas. If you need or want to sell your property or know somebody who may, please give us a call. Notice that everything that I've showed you is pretty simple, basic, and generic, so you can use it for any type of leads. Why investing in foreclosures and pre-foreclosures is still good in today's market? Foreclosures and distressed property sales are accounting for nearly 25 to 50% of all the real estate transactions in some markets. Why pay retail if you're going to buy a home for yourself or as an investment? Why not pay a foreclosure for half the price? A good rule of thumb is to try to purchase at 50 cents on the dollar if possible in your market. Short sales. A short sale, the lender doesn't like to be in the business of selling homes. But when a buyer defaults on the loan by not making their payments, the lender has no other choice but to take possession of the home and try to sell it to regroup the losses. Lender prefers to sell defaulted homes quickly. They want to get out of selling homes and back to lending money. The key to making money in foreclosure real estate is the same as any other business. You have to buy low and sell high. Why investing is still good in today's market? The market has already hit bottom, so now it is appreciating. In most areas, the market is now appreciating in the value to healthy levels again. Don't miss this boat. If you haven't already started, it's time to start now. Start acquiring income-producing properties. For those of you who load up on cash-flowing properties today, we'll look back 5 to 10 years from now and realize what a great investment they've made. Mortgage rates are still pretty low, but climbing. Savvy real estate investors will capitalize on this now to help build massive wealth for their future. Here's some exit strategies I want to talk to you about for after you get the property. There are several exit strategies that are profitable and that are working very well in today's market. Wholesaling. There's a lot of wholesalers out there these days, you guys. To quickly flip a contract to an investor for quick cash without expending any of their own money. Retailing. Retail buyers are coming back, guys. They're coming back into the market because of historically low mortgage rates, price appreciation, and the tax credits that were being offered, as well as the improving economic conditions. Lease option. There's so many ways out there you can take advantage of this today. There's a lot of people in a situation to where they can't get a loan for a property, but a lease option would be fantastic. Many would-be buyers currently have poor credit, but they have no money, but they have money for a down payment. So option consideration, and they want a nice home to live in. This strategy works really well in these cases. They have money, but no credit, so lease option will be perfect for a lot of these people. Rental. If you buy right over the long term, this is a great cash flow. Great cash flow strategy where you can reap the annualized returns of up to 20% per year and more. Here's some testimonials. My probate lead story. I happened to win 1 month of probate leads at my local RIA meeting. At the time, I had only one rental house, which I purchased off the MLS. So mailing letters from a list was foreign to me. With the help from Foreclosures Daily and using standard letters, they tweaked it and mailed them out. She received a call, made an offer, and closed her first probate and subject to deal. 1 year later, her tenant bought the house. He made an offer on the contract she couldn't refuse. She used the profits and 1031 exchanged into 2 more investment homes. She turned 1 deal into 2. And as a newbie, she couldn't really believe how mailing letters would turn out to be the best deal yet. She highly recommends working with Foreclosures Daily, and that's from Amanda Young. We have multiple testimonials on here, guys. So just go over our testimonials on our site, and you'll see that we're a stellar company. We've been in business for 14 years. That is the end of our presentation at Foreclosures Daily. If you need us, please fill out the form, call us. We'll have a representative walk you through the system and what we can do for you. Have a wonderful day.